Hello everyone. So today I'll be explaining the TCL commands. TCL is the transaction control language. So it's the transaction control language and I am going to explain you the commands in TCL. So as the name suggests is the transaction control. So here transactions means the DML statements like select, insert, delete or update. So whatever the transactions, if you want to control that using some commit, rollback or save point, then we use the TCL commands. The commands of TCL are commit, rollback, and save point. So as the name itself, it's commit. What commit does is whenever we do a transaction, whenever we run some delete query or update query, until we give some commit, it won't be stored in the database. For example, delete from test underscore employee table. So if I run this delete command, the data will be deleted from test underscore employee. So once we run this commanding and if we close our session and if we come back again and if we see select star from test employee, it actually won't delete the data since because we haven't committed this transaction. So until we provide the commit, this delete won't happen. So the commit is used, it is basically used to commit a transaction. Then comes the rollback. Rollback is the reverse of commit. So it is like I want to delete, for example, in the same example, I did a delete from test underscore employee table. After deleting that, now I realize that I did a mistake and I don't want the delete to happen. In that scenario, I can alter that using rollback. So what rollback does is it rollbacks this delete statement so that the data won't be deleted from this table. Now coming to the save point. So save point is like as the name itself it's saying save point. I want to save some transaction and I want to commit some transaction or I want to roll some part of the transaction, then we go for commit. This is like in the same example I want to delete from test employee table. I can create a save point here. Let's say save point SP1 or I can give it here. I'll create a save point, then after I delete from the table, then after I again create a save point to here I can give where designation equal like some software engineer. And after I given, then I created another save point SP2 and I'll give here senior software engineer. Let's assume that designations are software engineer and senior software engineer. So if I roll back, now what I want to do is I want to roll back only this part of data. Roll back to SP2. Usually, let's understand this statements. So first here is save point SP1, which means that save point SP1 got created. Then after I am deleting from the table which has the designation software engineer. After that, again I created a save point S2, SP2, and then again I am deleting the data from table which has the designation senior software engineer. Now I am rolled back to SP2. So what it does is although it deleted data for software engineer and senior software engineer, since I gave rollback to SP2, what it does is it rollbacks the senior software engineer and deletes only software engineer data. So let's see this in database. Commit and rollback I am not explaining, it is just a simple thing. You just need to commit a transaction and just roll back a transaction. Now let's see, let's say let's select the data from select star from test underscore employee. So if I run this table, I can see some 9 records which have the designation software engineer, senior software engineer, and then team lead. Now let's create a save point and try to delete few transactions and do a rollback. So what I'm trying to do is first I'm creating a save point SP1. Then after I'm trying to delete from test employee where designation, I want to delete the software engineer records. So I can pass software engineer. Then I am again creating a save point sp2. And after sp2, I am trying to delete the data which have the designation senior software engineer. Then I am again creating a save point sp3, where I am deleting the records which have the designation as team lead. Now, if suppose let's execute this, let me close the query result and let's see here. Save point sp1, save point got created. Then I am again running delete from test employee software engineer. 3 rows got deleted. Then again I am giving save point sp2. The save point got again created. Then again I am deleting the records for senior software engineer and again creating the save point sp3 and save point got created. Then again deleting the records for team lead. Now let's run this. Select start from test employee. So if I run this query, select start from employee, test employee, I don't see any data because we deleted all the records, right? Now I want to roll back. Let's say I want to roll back and want to see the data which has a designation as team lead. So for that reason, I'll use roll back to sp3 and let me run this. Roll back to sp3 and rollback got complete. Now if I do a select star from test employee, now I can see the team lead records. Now if I want the same thing, I want to roll back up to sp2 because I want to see the senior software engineer data also. Then I can do like roll back to sp2 and rollback completed. Now again I am running for select star from employee. So if you see here, I can see senior software engineer and team lead. Now again I want to see all the records. sp1, select star from test employee. Now I can see all the records. We can simply commit this data so that all the data all the data exists in the table. This is how the save point works. Thank you.